Hey guys, Games for Life here, and this is Starbirds. This is exactly what happens when a large YouTube channel decides to make a video game. Kurzgesagt, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, if not, I'm really sorry, is a large YouTube channel that I've been watching for quite a while, and they've got a lot of these really informative videos that are really nice and explain things in a way that you can understand. But let me tell you, the game they're working on, Starbirds, is something else. This is really addictive, and you're gonna see why. But this is a full playthrough of the demo. The full game will come out sometime this year, so let's get into it. This looks amazing so far. I've played just a tiny little bit just to see what it's like, and it's good. But I also just love the art style. It looks like we are hatching now. So let's get out there, see what we've got to explore. Very cinematic so far. A little bit of a space horror vibe, but that's not what the game is about. Got our little bird coffee there. I need one of those in real life right now. Alright, so let's get into our first level. So it's just about getting there, finding iron and silicon. So let's get some resources out here. I can't wait to get into the gameplay. And we are playing Sector 1 right now, hatched. Okay, and we've got the missions. So we need a lot of iron. Let's get down here. So we've got our shuttle here. And now we're gonna need an extractor. So let's see, I think this is the iron. I'm gonna put an extractor down there. And then we need a pipe that goes all the way to our shuttle bay. There we go. And then we can have multiple extractors out here. Let's get, can I get another pipe? All right, so we're connecting them. I've got one on this other thing, which I don't know what is this. Is that water? Is that, it's a triangular thing. And we've got all of these pipes just, or they are conveyor belts or whatever. So let's see, it says speed things up. Okay, so I'm just gonna speed everything up by a lot. There we go, the shuttles keep going. I think we have unlimited shuttles, which is a bit concerning, but let's get over that. So we finished the first mission. Now we need a second launch pad. All right, so we'll put one on this side. Now we need 4 of each, and I think I've done that as well. Oh, that's aluminum. All right, so this is aluminum right here. Let's get it into this other launch pad, and I'm gonna put one more down just for the sake of it. We can collect the rewards, and then we've got a new mission, 6 iron. Well, we've already got that. I've got a lot of auto extractors on this. I don't know what they are called. What is this? An extractor. All right. And then living quarters. Okay, so I need 1 more iron, and there we go. We've got that mission too. This goes by pretty fast. Oh, now we need water and titanium. I think we'll need a different asteroid for that. Yeah, so we need to head out to the map and maybe travel to this other one. Okay, so we need to spend some, what are these? Tech points to discover it. Okay, so we've got credits and tech points. We're discovering it, and it's got titanium and water. That's exactly what we need. So let's get here. We're gonna land on this spot. Then we'll need 1 extractor here. I think this is titanium. And then we need 1 for water, but we don't have any credits. All right, so we can have the rover, and we can drive it to get these things that are gonna give us credits. And this is pretty satisfying. You just drag it with your mouse. So I guess, yeah, that's water right there, and we can just connect it, and there we go. So we are gathering titanium and water. I have no more credits. So let's take the rover around, see if we find some more of these nuggets. The rover is lagging a little bit behind. Come on, little guy. We are over here. Oh, I've got 55 credits. Got some more right on this side. We need oxygen. All right, how do we find that? I don't think there's oxygen on this. Oh, we need a refiner. Okay, so let's get a refiner. We're gonna spend all of our tech points for that. But then we can... Oh, it takes a bit to research. All right, in the meantime, I'm just gonna look for more of these credits. But they are pretty stingy with the credits. I'm gonna need some more. I hope there's a way to sell resources as well, so that I can get even more of these. Oh, did we finish? Yeah, we finished this. Let's claim the refiner, and I'm gonna put it... I think we need water for that, so I'm gonna put it right here. And then I'm gonna need an extractor that goes on this side, and then the oxygen should come out on this side. Is that right? Does that work? So we've got water coming in, then the refiner does its thing. I don't know how long it takes. Okay, and then the oxygen goes out, and it should reach our shuttle right here. So I hope I did everything right. This should be the first oxygen. We'll see if it gets added to this. It doesn't look like it's working. Oh yeah, it's working. It was just a little bit behind. Alright, so we need one more oxygen and then we are done here. And I think we're gonna need to go to the next asteroid, right? Well done. Okay, so we completed all of that. Let's see, we've got the machines fixed up, smooth journey. Okay, famous last words. These words are pretty funny, by the way, if you want to pause and read everything they say, but I'm all about the gameplay. You also get some badges for all of these things, so let's travel to the next sector. If we want to, we can stay here and gather more resources, but since it's only the demo, there's no point in gathering everything up. So let's head on to Sector 2, a strange discovery. We got some strange readings from this sector. We've got a statistical anomaly. That sounds like some sort of a black hole or something that's really, really bad. Oh, it's a resource that we're looking for. Okay, so let's get closer. Got some debris. Will we need to dodge asteroids and stuff like that? I've never gotten this far in the game, so let's see what's over here. Land on the asteroid. Okay, so we can't discover, or we can discover this. But it says land. I'm just gonna land on the one that we've already got discovered, and then we'll go to all of the other ones. Oh, what's this? I'm just gonna land right next to it. What is this? This rock has to be the culprit. What is that? Yeah, what is that? Excavation hub. Okay, so let's research this. Research not affordable. We're gonna get tech points if we get the water. So yeah, we need the water first. So let's complete this mission with the water. Do we have enough credits? I would speed this up by having 2 of these. And then let's deploy the rover and start gathering some credits. What is this? That looks like gold. I'm just gonna get one of these on the gold. It doesn't say that we need it yet, but I kinda want it. It's gold, right? It has to be useful, or at least good to sell or something. This is still gold, yeah. Alright, so we completed the mission. We've got the tech points. Now we need 24 water. We'll get more water, but in the meantime we can research the excavation hub. And we're gonna need 8 gold, yeah. So I knew we were gonna need the gold. Let's get another extractor on this. We might need another launch pad because that might get overloaded and not be able to send everything as fast as we want it to. So we'll get more water, more gold, and then even more water because we're gonna need a lot of it. I think 24, yeah. Okay, so we got the 8 gold and we can claim the excavation hub. Oh, that's expensive. Yeah, so we're gonna need to complete this mission first to get the tech points because we're gonna need 5 tech points for this and 250 credits. We got it. So let's see, I think I need to place this on that big rock, right? So that should be right here. Okay. I placed it. So let's see what it is. Now let's get going. I need some resources. Okay, so we need more resources. We need gold and oxygen. All right. And then this other mission, we can either get credits or tech points. I'm gonna get the tech points. We need 24 water for that. But let's see, we need gold and oxygen. So I'm gonna need to build a refiner, but I don't have enough credits for that. So let's take the rover around, get some more credits until we have enough to get the refiner. So we're gonna have the refiner right here. And yeah, then I don't have money for the extractor. That's gonna go into this and then the oxygen out on this side. I think there are more things connected to this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, there's actually more connected to this. But can I break the pipe? Yeah, I can. Okay, so let's redirect this over here. We completed the next mission as well. Now let's see, do we want more points or... I'm gonna get the tech points. I'm gonna get the tech points because those are very useful to unlock things and I can get the credits with just the rover. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Deliver the resources directly to the excavation hub. Oh, okay, so we need gold and oxygen. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to that. So where's my oxygen thing? Okay, it's right here. Let's destroy this pipe and we're gonna need to bring it over to the excavation hub there. And then we also need gold. So I'm gonna destroy this pipe and bring it over here. Maybe we need a little bit more gold. Let's claim this, and alright, for the next one I'm gonna take the credits. We're just gonna keep sending water that way, because I wanna get another extractor on the gold here to make it go a little bit faster. I'm just gonna get some more credits with the rover. Oh, we got more credits from that. Let's take the same thing again. What else do we need? Because I think we get to keep the resources, so let's get a little bit more gold while we're at it. There it is. I'm gonna keep some credits as well for the next asteroids, because who knows what we're gonna have to build there. But we are almost done with this big thing, and we can finally see what the anomaly was all about with this rock. And there we go, we've completed that mission. Looking good. It has radiation because it's uranium. All right, that sounds dangerous. Let's go to some other asteroid. Okay, what is this? Landing pad, researchable for 10. Receives resources from other asteroids. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we can have interplanetary automation. The Astroneer developers should take note from Starboards, because we've been wanting that for quite a while. Those of you who know what I'm talking about will understand. Now, really quick, I just wanted to mention this. I've got a Discord server where we can all talk about all the new games coming out, what I'm playing, what you're playing. We've got some servers going for specific games, so if you want to play together and also chat with all of the people in the community, you will find the link to the Discord server in the description below. So make sure to join and I'll see you there. But right now, let's get back to Starboard. But let's just go here and I'll take another one of these. We'll get a pad and let's see, start researching. Yes, let's start researching that. And then what is this? What is this? Silicon. Okay, we'll get one on the silicon here, but I need uranium. I will want the landing pad so I can send resources from one place to another. Let's get another extractor on the silicon. Okay, so this one has uranium. Let's discover it first. And now I'm glad I got all of those extra tech points. I'm gonna get some more with the water mission. I feel like that mission keeps refilling indefinitely. And here we go, we've got the uranium. Put one on there. Let's get two actually, to make this go a little bit faster. And that's gonna get me the uranium. So this is still researching. I don't know why it's taking so long. Okay, so what is this? I need 18 oxygen. All right, so that's why it's not researching. Gonna need oxygen. So do we have water on this one? If not, I'm just gonna go back. Oh, what are these green things? What's that? Oh, those were tech points. That's nice, we can get tech points directly. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any water here, so I'm just gonna have to go back because I need more oxygen in order to research the landing pad that I need to get the uranium back to this one. Yeah, this is getting a little bit more complicated now, but I like that. So where's my oxygen thing? I think it's going into the big rock. So let's stop that. Let's destroy this pipe. And we need it to go into the pad. There we go. And then how much do we need? We need 8 uranium for that, but we need the landing pad first. And this is going to be 14 oxygen. Okay, so I think we can do that. And while that's done, let's go ahead and discover the last asteroid here. This actually has 3 different resources. The other ones only had 2 or 1. So this should be a bigger one, I guess. All right, so it has the aluminum, it has the silicon, but I don't know what the third one is. What is this? This is copper. All right, so we've got copper. I'm going to put 3 of them on the copper. The other materials we already have from the other asteroids. And I'm guessing I would be able to get a landing pad on this asteroid as well, in case I need to move the copper around to craft something. So let's just collect the rewards. And this is 1 oxygen away. All right, it's ready. So we've got the landing pad now. So let's go ahead and get it on the uranium here. So I'm guessing we're going to need 2 landing pads, 1 here. So no more pipes here. Let's redirect them. Well, doesn't this work? Our rockets are delivering the uranium to our station by default. Go back to the map to change the destination. And how do we change? Click the uranium icon and drag it to the landing pad. Okay, so I can just drag it here. Oh, I need a landing pad. Okay, okay. That makes sense. I didn't need to place it there. I needed to place it here. And then we're gonna have pipes going from this into this. That makes a lot more sense now. Okay, so I understand it. I just need to work with these lines here. So the uranium will go to this pad. And now it's just gonna send it here. But I need to go back because I disconnected it, because I didn't know that's how it worked. So we'll connect it right there. We still have enough credits, that's all right. And this landing pad, I can get it back. I don't need it there. And yeah, we need 8 uranium. So this is gonna go when it's full. Okay, it launched. And then on the map, let me just check that I know how this works. We can see the shuttles going in between these. See, another one is coming. Okay, so now if I enter this other asteroid, I should see them coming here. And yeah, the uranium is getting sent into this, and we're already at 8. Oh, we can see them landing actually, but they can't enter the asteroid. That's weird. All right, I'm really overstimulated by this game. What's this? What did we get? We got a mission to get quartz, so we need 8 quartz. It would appear that we need to produce quartz ourselves, and we need a chemical lab for that. Okay, so let's research the chemical lab. And whoa, so we can get solar sails, we can get corridors, or a reactor. Let's get a reactor. I want the reactor. I guess we don't have to keep sending these here. So let's move this back, and we're gonna get the uranium here, and that's gonna go toward our reactor. Alright, so we've got the chemical lab. Combine water and silicone into the chemical lab. So we've got water here, but silicone is here. Oh, and we've got water. Okay, so we're gonna build this whole thing on this asteroid, since we have both water and silicone. So this is the chemistry lab. So we need water. That's one. We need silicone. Another one. Can I actually have 2 waters going in? Nope. Okay, so I can't do that. Then I just have this water redirected into here. Alright, so we've got water and silicone coming in. And then let's get a separate launch pad for this. And then this needs to come out of this side and go into the launch pad. We're not refining a steady stream of quartz. Do we need anything further? Well, let's see. Maybe a tissue. Okay. Let's deliver the quartz. Okay, so we need the quartz to go to the excavation site. Okay, that means we didn't need this. So I'll just get this out of here. Okay, so we do need the launch pad. I don't know why I deleted that. So the quartz will go here, but now we need to go... I really like this system, where you go to the map and you can just drag them around however you want. So I'll put this here and... Oh, not the silicone, but the quartz. So the quartz will go here, while the silicone and the water will just go back to the home base. And I like how you can do that. I can have each one individually. So the quartz goes here, I could have the silicone go to this asteroid. So basically I can have one big base that's set on a lot of different planets or asteroids or whatever. And I think that's just great. So let's get this. And then what do we want? Manufacturing units, solar sails. Let's get solar sails and then a reactor or whatever. Those are just gonna give me more credits and tech points. So we just need a little bit more, and then we're gonna get to see what that big rock is. I've got 9 stars so far in the score. I don't know what you need to do that. This score consists of your total resource supply as well as your station level. I don't know how to increase the station level. Oh, I've never seen birds gather resources so fast. It seems mystery is an excellent motivator. Now let's take a closer look at this strange object. So we finally get to see it. Hold on to your bird butts. Just gotta leave this thing carefully. Then I can... Huh? Okay, so what happened? You're not gonna believe this, but it's flying. Hitch it to my rover. It's just floating like magic. Okay, so it's a tiny alien spaceship or something? I don't think that's it. A dangerous object. Command him only. I don't want you to miss this. Okay, let's see what this is all about. What did we discover? Got another cutscene here. Also, this is the thing. Is this the thing? Yeah, it is. It looks like an alien egg. So why are we cutting it? What's that? A rock? It's a rock. I'm guessing it's a special rock or a magic rock. Or is it still like an egg thing? So it's an alien thing, it's not native to our system. Or can we go to different galaxies? I hope we can. Alright, that's where it came from. So can we go there? Find out more about it? A strange discovery. Okay, so we've got the landing pad, the chemical lab, the excavation hub, and sector completed. Okay, go on an expedition. What's this about? Sector 2.1, a little detour. Okay, so what's this about? Into the unknown, that's what it's all about. Let's explore this sector and bring home some of the treasures we can find around here. So can't we go to that other... Oh, I'm guessing not in the demo, but probably in the main game we're gonna be able to go to the planet that thing came from. This is an expedition to a bonus sector of Sabrina. Replay this level as many times as you like, it will be different every time. Okay, so we've got a little roguelike going on. So we're gonna need... What do we need? What is this? We need gold, oxygen, and fertilizer. Okay, that's interesting. We've got a lot of different resources here, so let's see. Let's get... I'll get a rover here first, because we need some more credits. But... what's this all about? So we can get a gym or a lab. Oh, this is magnesium and methane. Let's get the lab first. Okay. So... we're gonna have an extractor on this. That's gonna be magnesium? What was that? Yeah, it's magnesium. And then I also want methane. So we'll throw that in there. Let's see, what else do we have here? More methane. Okay, so I guess we're gonna need a little bit more. We're gonna get another one. And maybe even another one. So there we go. We've got all of those. Let's get even more magnesium here. And then I'll go to the map. We still have enough points. We can discover one of these and this. And in the meantime, let's go here. This looks like it's a big one. We've got a lot more asteroids in this bonus section, and I really like this. Is this what the end game will look like? Let's get maybe sulfur, water, solar sails, I don't know. And yeah, something like that. We need, what's this? So we got sulfur, magnesium, and gold. Okay, so let's get some of each. We've got the sulfur, let's get the gold in here. Yeah, you see how addictive this is? You just want to keep gathering all of the resources that you can. And I've got a lot of things now. Can we also research more items? Not available in demo. A large explosive, small explosive, plateau ramp, pipe hub, splits and merges pipes. Research not affordable. Okay, but I can get this in the demo. Then let's see, energy, solar panel, cable hub, and nuclear reactor. So power is gonna be an issue as well, but not in the demo. And then, yeah, the chemical hub, I need to unlock that again, I guess. And then we've got crucible, optics factory, component lab, habitat, forge, stuff factory. The stuff factory sounds really good. And electronics factory. And all of these are not available in the demo, as well as the ice extractor. Everything sounds so cool. I can't wait for the full game to release sometime this year. I hope it doesn't get delayed or anything, because I really want to play the full game and see what each of these items does and what kind of things we can craft, especially at the stuff factory. That sounds like it's gonna be pretty amazing. Now let's get some of this. What is this? The sulfur. Okay, let's get some more sulfur. So we've got gold, we've got sulfur, and we've got magnesium coming in. I think that's enough for this asteroid. Completed another mission, and yeah, we can just pick and choose some of these. Oh, we've got 77 out of 100. That's why no gold is getting sent here. It's all taken by this. Now we need fertilizer and oxygen. So the fertilizer, I think I'm gonna need the chemical lab. Yeah, let's go somewhere where we have water. So this is gonna be magnesium, this is gonna be aluminum. I'm gonna discover this, that's gold. This has 3 things, so let's discover everything. This one has water. Okay, so that's just gold. Oh, and we have one more here. I'm gonna go to this one because I think this also has both water and fertilizer. So that should be pretty good. Just gonna pick some more missions here. And yeah, we've got the water. Let's just get a rover out here and get more credit. And yeah, let's get the extractor on the water. But we need oxygen, right? We don't need the water. And we need aluminum too. Yeah, we need oxygen. So that means I'm gonna have to get out the refiner, put it here, drag it over there, and then the oxygen will get sent back to our base. That's right. And then, so we've got fertilizer as well. Let's get this. Here we go. So we need a fertilizer, and I think we need more of it, so I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't have enough credit. Now let's see, do we want the living quarters, the greenhouse, or the lab? This will also give me another station level. I'm gonna get this since I already have magnesium going into the base. I think we also need the aluminum, so let's get another auto extractor here before we leave. I'm gonna just throw it on there, and I saw aluminum on one of these. Here it is. So we're gonna get some aluminum getting sent to our main station as soon as I get some more credits. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna have aluminum here. We don't need a bunch of it, so I think one extractor should be enough. Completed a couple more missions, and we can pick more of them. Let's see, we can get this fertilizer, and yeah, this is gonna get me a lot more research points, which I really want. The pipe hub is also in production, so what do we need for the pipe hub? It's gonna be 40 aluminum. Okay, so that's working. We are working on it, and then this still needs fertilizer. So I'm guessing, yeah, that's gonna be the chemical lab. So fertilizer probably from the sulfur, if I was to guess. So the sulfur was, oh, we've got methane, maybe the methane too. We've got sulfur here and here. I'm just guessing now, I don't know what the recipe for the fertilizer actually is. So let's get a chemical lab here. And we can see the recipes, okay. So what do we want to get? We want, oh, we can have acid, carbon, fertilizer. Okay, there it is. We can have hydrocarbon, another recipe for the hydrocarbon, acid again, acid again. Okay, so we've got multiple recipes for the same thing. But the fertilizer is going to be hydrocarbon and sulfur. Okay, so sulfur, we have it on this asteroid, I think. We have sulfur right here. But then we're going to need hydrocarbon. We can get it through water and carbon, or methane and carbon. And the carbon is gonna be methane and oxygen. So we need oxygen and methane to get the carbon. So that's the first thing that we need to worry about. We're gonna need a lot of the landing pads to move stuff from one thing to another. So this is gonna get complicated. Let's get a rover out here first to get some credits. Completed a couple more missions. Oh, and we got the pipe hub. That's nice. Let's get a lab. And then out here we can get some living quarters. Great. So let's get started on this. Let's take it one step at a time. We've got methane. Then we've got water. Now we can get a refiner to turn the water into oxygen. Then we get a chemical lab. Where is the chemical lab? Oh, it's here, but I don't have enough credits. Okay, let's get something that will give us some credits. Let's get some missions out here. And I'm gonna use the rover to get even more credits. All right, so we completed a mission and got some more credits. Let's take another one. Even more credits from there. So here we go. Now we can get the chemical lab. So I want the chemical lab right here, and then we're gonna feed oxygen and methane into it. And this is gonna make me this. So that's what we want, that's selected there. And then this is gonna go here. Great. So yeah, we have carbon going on this side. Then on another planet, we are gonna need to get the carbon. So maybe here. Okay, let me just check this out. So if I get the chemical lab, I need the carbon to make the hydrocarbon, so I need more methane for that. Okay, so we can still do the same thing on that asteroid. Okay, so we're gonna get the hydrocarbon still on this thing. We're just gonna have another auto extractor for the methane. Let's get the living quarters there. And the lab is almost done, but we need acid and fertilizer. Okay, so I'm gonna worry about the acid in a moment. First, I need to worry about the fertilizer. Okay, so don't get this in there anymore, because we're gonna have a different chemical lab out here. And then I'm gonna need some methane, and that's gonna feed into this chemical lab. And then the carbon gets here, and this is gonna be set to hydrocarbon. And it's gonna get it through methane and carbon. Now the hydrocarbon can get in here. Great. Okay, so then we can use the hydrocarbon with some sulfur to get a fertilizer. So that means, let's keep in mind this thing. The hydrocarbon needs to go from here over to where the sulfur is. So either on this side or on this side. I'm gonna go here since there's more stuff on this asteroid, just in case we need to combine it with something else as well. We're gonna have the sulfur there. We're gonna have yet another chemical lab. And we're gonna have a landing pad, but we need we have a landing pad. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. We have a landing pad right here. So we've got the chemical lab, we've got the sulfur. And this, the hydrocarbon, should go to, where's the landing pad? Right here. Okay, so this should go here. This is gonna come and land on this landing pad with the hydrocarbon. Then that's gonna go into this. Can't I cross that? Okay, let's go over. This is gonna be in here with some of this. We got another mission completed. Let's get a lab next, and let's see if this is working. So this is gonna be set to make fertilizer. Now it's getting hydrocarbon from that, but it's not getting anything. Oh, this is not connected. All right, we need sulfur going in. We've got the hydrocarbon coming from that other planet, and then we've got the sulfur. And then we're gonna send it to the main base. Yeah, we just need to send the fertilizer to the main base. So we are getting fertilizer into the main base, and that's gonna help me complete this big mission here. Expedition completed. Replay this level as a new expedition or stay here and try to maximize your score. Well, I'm gonna maximize my score. So I completed the demo, and look at all the things that are not in the demo. So we've got electricity. Yeah, that's not in. We're gonna have to worry about power because all of these things can't just not consume anything. Then we've got further star systems, so we are gonna travel through different galaxies. New surface challenges. Okay, so yeah, this is elevated. Okay, we don't have that yet, but we're probably gonna need some different machines or elevators or things to move resources around. That's gonna be interesting. More buildings. Yeah, we saw those. I saw all of the buildings that are not included yet. And building upgrades. Also, you can actually upgrade your extractors. Instead of placing more extractors, you can just have better ones. And I hope you can upgrade your chemical labs and stuff like that. I'm obviously gonna continue playing because this is amazing. You can get a demo right now and you can play for quite a while. This is a really cool game. It is actually extremely extremely addictive. So I really suggest you play this, and make sure you also wishlist it on Steam. It's gonna come out sometime in 2025, so I'm really excited for that. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss another video. I've got a lot more cool things coming up, and in the meantime you can watch this video next. I've been Games for Life, and I'll see you next time. Bye!